Yeah, you already know. Turn it up, lean back, feel the breeze. Late night truths drifting through the trees. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Headlines flip with a soulful twist. Behind the scenes where the magic sits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then, where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire.
Well, hello to you. Welcome in, everybody. I saw 6 people here, 4 people, 3 people. Thank you all so much. Apparently, y'all must have been watching my reviews. We have a lot to talk about with this episode of Heart and Hustle Houston and Oprah Winfrey Network. I am not asking you. I am telling you, we need a 3-part reunion. Me and Millie Chun TV need to host it together because I'm going to need to be able to sit down with the brothers and figure out how they're feeling. Millie Chun going to sit down with the ladies. And then we're going to, do what we do, Millie and Bray, okay? Because I feel like me and her are probably the only 2 people that can really do this reunion well, because what is going on? This was a whole Chloe episode. And I saw the comments from a YouTube video of the episode, and I saw some comments. So we're going to address all of it. Let's get to it, y'all, because higher is waiting, low is available. But either way, we got to go on to it. This don't make no damn sense. Oh, my God. Let me take down that iconic intro there. You see that virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music? Yes, you do. And then there is me. Hey, everybody. Hopefully all is well. Yes, indeed. By the way, I saw Toy Story 5 today in Hadestown. Hadestown deserves to be in theaters a lot longer than just 5 days. I would say at least 6 months. It was that good. It was that good of a musicale. And then, of course, Toy Story 5, I cried. So anyway, with all that being said, let's get to this, because I can't. So we're going to kick off this episode, right? So we're talking about this girls trip, right? Marina, Dr. Ashley, and Latoya are all talking about how to make this girls trip happen, right? Because the last time that the girls got together wasn't the most pleasant experience, right? So there is a level of hurt in the friend group. I think everybody has experienced that. I think Chloe has been the biggest, angst, or the big. How can I do it? She's been the biggest. When you have a pimple, and all that yellow stuff comes out. You know what I mean? Like if I squeeze my nose right now, there'll be like yellow pus to come out of my nose, right? I feel like Chloe is the yellow pus that's just been growing and growing and growing. It's like, you need to pop it, but if you do, it's going to square everywhere. So you got to just, okay. All right. Yeah. Oh my God. That was in my face the whole time. Chloe is like that. Okay. Listen, we're going to get into why I believe that, because my God. So Latoya said, how can this be a safe space, right? If we have all this drama and turmoil and this, that, and the third, how can this group be a safe space? And, Maria said, I don't know if we can have a friend group if this is going on. I do feel that, right? My peace is non-negotiable. Raw was just bully this last episode. We're going to get to Raw. because I have thoughts, as you all know. We'll get to her. We'll get to her. JK 8TY, thank you so much for being here. We're gonna get to and so basically we're talking about, we don't know if there's gonna be any results of this group trip, and the title of this trip is gonna be No Rah Rah Weekend, right? So Hookah's gonna be there for Ro, and then Labrina, we're gonna promise her no drama. Now, something I've learned about reality TV, and this is a statement that has been said in our community many times before: don't make a check that your ass can't cash. Okay, listen, it's been a lot of drama. I don't think you should have promised that, right? So then we get to, Chloe and Latoria. They're sitting down, just to catch up. And apparently Chloe called Latoria around 1:45 p.m. today. And then Latoria said that, oh, you were blocked. And she said, I'm joking. I did see it. Latoria, I think you might block Chloe. But hey, listen, I'm not mad at it, though. You know what I mean? Like, Chloe, it's just, it's hard to Elena has not shown up for work at all. Now, that don't mean because Chloe has shown up for work means that she has done more work than Elena. But at least Elena is staying away. You know what I mean? But that's neither here nor there. And child, can you tell me why she is finally showing up allegedly at the season finale? I think she's been on what? Elena's been on what? 4 episodes this season? Out of 11? Okay then. But moving on. Chloe is planning so Marina is planning a trip. And Chloe says, well, what are we going to be doing? Shooting content. Now, didn't you, hang on a second. Couple of things. One, you wanted to do a podcast with Victoria, right? You did say that this season. And, hang on. Now, no shade, okay? But listen, you talking about content stuff, Chloe, to the we, okay? All right, listen, this is y'all Instagram page, okay? All right, listen. This is y'all Instagram page, okay? All right. Yes. Y'all have a whole link tree, okay? I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. You making fun of Marina making content. Child, she's getting paid to make content. She was a whole engineer out here, okay? I just don't get why make fun of somebody who is doing exactly what you want to do, right? Because here's the thing, y'all, right? When it comes to this social media thing with, couples doing YouTube channels and stuff, I truly believe it's more of the female that wants to do it than the guy. That's just my personal take. Because let me tell you, most dudes, they're about, okay, listen, are we in love in real life? Yes. Okay, cool. And that's it. Like, real talk, I'm just being honest, right? I wonder if Latoria is still willing to do a podcast. I wonder if Latoria is still willing to do a podcast with Chloe. Not at this point. I wouldn't do it either. Because here's my thing, right? If you can't be good to me in a friendship, ain't no way in hell I'm going to allow you to be my podcast host. Because anything I go through, you're going to utilize it as content on the podcast. I'm just keeping it up, Buck. You know what I mean? But child, just holy. So I just didn't like that dig at Marina. I'm like, she really don't bother nobody. And like I said, she's getting paid for content. You should be, hey, Marina, can we go somewhere and can we do like a mock content shoot and you tell me what to do this other? A real person will be taking notes and trying to make a bag off of those notes. Far be it for me to give an opinion, but yet here we are, right? So they're gonna go to Round Top, Texas, right? And Victoria has mixed feelings about the group, and there's been group turmoil, right? And Latoya said something that's very true. You do not get to tell people how they need to get over the pain that you caused them. And that's a very true statement. A very, 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 very true statement. Because this is the thing that I always want people to get. Anytime I do an after show, just know I'm not going to just be like, yay, yay. Shout out to my man Phil Mecker with the Bob Iger, AI pull up the stopper to drain the rivers of America. Yay, yay. But no, sincerely, I totally agree. Like after you said, quit all that motherfucking crying over Latoria's dad, and she crying about her dad, you doing all these digs and stuff. You don't get the right to tell people how they should get over what you caused. You can't ask for construction when you cause destruction. You can't ask for construction when you cause destruction. You can't ask for construction when you've caused destruction. Let me ask y'all. If one of your friends had Chloe's energy, would you allow that behavior in your friend group? Would you allow that behavior for your own life? That's all I need to know. For me, it's a fuck no. I can't hear nobody. Because the video I watched it from, they were saying, oh, they trying to ice Chloe out, this, that, and third. Y'all, let me tell you something. On that broken, dilapidated, decrepit show, Love and Marriage Huntsville, nobody got any coping mechanism skills to work anything out in that show. These ladies here, they are who they are. They don't need the show. That other cast does. None of those other cast members on LMH got an outside job. Child, they made businesses just to be on TV. Because you don't hear shit about anything else they got going on. Tell me I'm lying. Carlos King said that producing reality television isn't fun for him anymore. So, sir, if it's not fun for you anymore, why do you still have your production company? And why is OWN renewing the show if it's not fun for you anymore? Because guess what? I can't say I'm not having fun anymore on my job and expect to get paid. I don't know where they do that at. I'm just asking a question, but that's neither here nor there. That's y'all broken, dilapidated, decrepit show. Okay, moving on. So after that, Latoya said we need to be on the same page, same book, same library. I'm like, oh my God. So then Ro blocked Chloe on Instagram. And as y'all know, Ro likes her some bray, okay? And she did say to me that she's done with Chloe. And I remember when she was up here on Brainley's virtual tour with us, being live on tour, she said she can't talk about it yet, but when it comes out, she is going to talk. I think this was the episode. Now, of course, I have been patiently waiting for an interview with Ro. As you guys know, I was one of the first content creators on YouTube, if not the first, to break out Hard Hustle Houston, right? So Ro gravitate towards me, everything in between. And, we got like that. And I know this show can get over this. Like, this show is actually a good show. Like, we get to see the totality of Black people with this show, you know what I mean? So I don't believe Chloe thought Latoya was crying over her dad. I believe Chloe thought Latoya was crying over the friend group and being dramatic. Chloe seems selfish, not me. Interesting take. Interesting take. Interesting take. So here's the thing, right? How can I put this? If you're crying over the friend group, you would be crying to the friend group about your problems, right? Oh, okay, wait a minute. I believe Chloe thought Latoya was crying over the friend group and being dramatic. So here's the thing, right? Let me flip it reverse and rewind it back, right? Here's the thing. I think many things can be true, right? As you are crying over your dad not being here anymore, right? You can also cry about the friend group, right? That, oh my God, I thought I had this friend group that was supposed to be loving, trusting, everything else, but they're not doing their part, right? And I think dramatic is in the eye of the beholder. Ticket TV is a dramatic Negro trying to tell everybody that whoever said that those boys in Bart deleted somebody, if anybody says that they're going to get sued. Everybody is a suspect until nobody's a suspect. If the report comes out and those boys in Bart are not suspects, okay, they're not suspects. But the report hasn't come out, and Ticket TV doesn't have the toxicology report nor the autopsy report. So he can't say shit no how. He want to say people hang on me for the truth. No, motherfucker, they hang on you because you are saying bullshit information with no facts, son. And you saying that people are broke, this, that, and the third, but motherfucker, you got 10 YouTube channels on YouTube. And you say if you donate $5,000 to this channel, who really broke, motherfucker? Stop it. So I said that about Ticket TV to relate to this is that Latoya, just like every other woman on the show, has the right to cry about many things, right? And from what we see in this episode, Chloe was an asshole. We're not going to negate that. Now, a lot of y'all can say, well, Braylon, you know reality TV. What about the edit? In the words of Karen Huger, I'm only judging what you're giving me. That camera crew didn't put words in her mouth. Although, you know, you can actually do that. You can take different words and splice it and make a whole, you know, new scene. But this show right here, child, Chloe said everything she said rather on camera, right? So now we get to Ro, who's actually excited about the trip. Ashley is not here for it, but she's gonna keep an open mind. And then there is Will's, retirement party for the neck and lungs not to be said for the second autopsy is definitely suspicious, right? And this is the thing, right? Everybody on the internet, including Ticket TV's Uncle Ruckus' ass, don't know shit at all. He said he's gonna bring a black lawyer on. Now, I would like when that black lawyer comes on, if he says, well, Ticket, actually, you're wrong. Because those boys in Bar are all suspects until nobody's suspect. I bet you then Ticket TV is going to look like the weak piece of sperm that he should never formed to become. I am sorry to his daddy and to his mother. Moving on. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't. Moving on. So, like I said, Will's retirement party. And there's this place called Frenchie Boutique. Let me see if I can pull up the site because I definitely want to, we always support Black-owned businesses and businesses just trying to do good in the neighborhood. So this is the Frenchie Boutique Hotel. Right here, let me just show y'all. this is it here. So the rooms. These are the rooms. Like, this was very nice. Like, and child, we're gonna get to Chloe here because this, like I said before, this was a whole Chloe episode. Just a whole thing, right? I mean, this was actually a nice place. Like, come on now. I'm just showing everything. They ain't got a potting shed. Look at that. So there you go there. So shout out to them there. Just wanted to showcase this business off here. And of course, they got fine dining, of course, here. They got brunch, okay. A la carte, dinner, cocktails, wine, caviar service. Never had caviar in my life before. Room service, pool service, okay. Pickleball service, all right. And then the amenities, right? Got massage, fine dining and room service, a whole pool. That pool looked lovely. And look at that sunset. My God. Hot tub. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And can I get a hot tub? Pickleball at the Frenchie. Gourmet kitchen. Fire pits. The honor bar. Wine tasting hours. Services. I'm sorry, y'all. That State Farm commercial is still funny to this day. And can I get a hot tub? But anyway, shout out to the Frenchie Boutique Hotel. So this is in Round Top, Texas, right? Oh, y'all can't even see it. Damn it. I'm so sorry. I thought y'all were able to see it. I'll show it again. Don't worry. Massage, fine dining and room service, pool right there. Hot tub, pickleball at the Frenchie, gourmet kitchen, fire pits, honor bar, wine tasting tours, services. Then we got fine dining, breakfast, brunch, a carte, dinner, cocktails, wine, caviar service, room service, pool service, pickleball service, and then of course the rooms here. Then we'll get back to our review here. But I just wanted to showcase this off because I try my very best in my reviews. You know, if somebody mentions a place, like let's give them some love because, like I said, reality TV is one of the biggest ways to promote anything nowadays, right? So, and like I said, this was very nice. Like, I don't know why Chloe just, child, Jordan, I'm going to get to you in a minute, bro. I'm going to get to you in a minute because, brother, I got some advice for you, boo. I'm going to get to you. That's room 11, room 12, room 13, 14. So they got 14 rooms there. All right, let's get back to our review here. Yes, indeed, here. The black lawyer, he brings up, will no doubt have the same warped identity crisis as Tatum. Absolutely. You know what? This is the thing that I said. I hope if Ticket TV becomes a Nolan Wells, which I'm not wishing that, hopefully people of his kind will have the same logic. You know what that lets me know? Ticket TV don't give a fuck about his kids, his wife. God forbid somebody... Ticket TV's wife, baby mamas, and I'm so sorry to the wife and baby mamas vaginas for procreating with that piece of shit bastard. I am so sorry to y'all. Sincerely. I pray for his kids, that they're healthy, that they're strong. They'll be so wealthy, they'll cut him off. I hope the wife is fucking another dude disrespectfully. That went to show me Ticket TV don't give a fuck about black people, his family members, his friends. He don't give a fuck about nobody. If he is moving like this on a kid, he don't know. Imagine how he would care about a case with his own kids. He wasn't loved in real life, so he had to get some love virtually. Just saying. I'm not trying to be a Chloe apologist, but she was actually giving Marina a backhanded compliment by saying she had been worried about the trip. And here's the thing, right? We're going to get to that. because like I said, it was just a lot, right? So now let's get to Chloe, right? So we're at the Friendship Boutique. Chloe said that Marina's been late a lot lately. I'm like, you just got here. Can you get a drink, swallow it down your throat, and shut the fuck up? Please. I read a new book called Zip It. Now, see, eventually, in the words of Tamar Epstein Braxton, you lick the puppy, gonna get hit in the mouth. Okay? All right. And so, then there's a group chat for the vacation and everything else. And then we see one of the rooms, and so they're bunk beds. Rose said her boo ain't gonna be able to fit up there. No, you got ass. You got a whole ass. Okay, listen. Looking like a whole pillow out here. Listen, it's an edible pillow. Moving on. It probably tastes like peach cobbler. Moving on. I'm joking. My God. Jesus Christ, okay? Oh, good God. Sorry, y'all. Man, I had me an eventful day that y'all have no idea. But all things work together for the good. You know what I mean? So, but anyway, Ashley and Labrina talk about what's going on and everything in between, and that Chloe didn't get invited to Will's party, and Labrina's like, listen, I can't let my hair down with you, and you keep digging, and I'm a be the one to be the two to activate the three, right? And then Chloe said that she was worried about Marina planning the trip. Okay. So you don't think somebody who does content on a regular schmegular basis couldn't just call up a place and say, hey, listen, I got this show that I'm a part of on OWN, Oprah Winfrey Network, called Hard Hustle Houston. Do you mind if we come film our girls trip here, and you guys will get paid from Jesse Collins Entertainment, the Oprah Winfrey Network? You don't think that Chloe I don't think Chloe knows how to utilize this show's social capital to get her any financial capital. That's neither here nor there. But like I was saying, you don't think Marina, as long as she's been a content creator, doesn't have connections? Like, come on now. That happens all the time. Like on Bravo shows, sometimes the production pays for the whole trip. Other times, Housewife pays for half, Bravo pays for the other half, or they'll contact the tourism board of that state or country, and they'll get everything paid for or discounted to a very good financial benefit, right? And so, Ashley, right, is being sensible, right, about it. Just like, let's see, allergies or something, aren't they? Empathize with you? I've suffered with them too. Oh, absolutely. Like down south in Arkansas, I've joked you had to be drunk on Benadryl. Now, don't get drunk off of Benadryl. Please don't do that. That is a statement of figurative speech. I mean, you always got to be on some Benadryl or to get through pollen and stuff like that. So please don't get drunk on Benadryl. And if you do get drunk on Benadryl, you be responsible for that you got drunk on Benadryl. Don't you blame me for your shit. But no, Ashley's being sensible about, hey, let's be calm, let's be cool and everything about this. Labrina's over it, right? And so, so then the Elena question comes up, right? And Elena can't make it. Shocker. And bro, I can't stand your ass. You didn't have to say it. But she didn't tell a lie, though. Ro may tell a joke, but she'll never tell a lie. What was she going to be here for? factual. She hasn't been here all season. Like I said, 4 episodes out of 11. Ashley is rather manipulative. You know, I'm trying with Ashley because I think that, I don't know if it was you who I talked to or somebody else I talked to. Somebody said that they're putting Ashley in our face because they think that she's going to replace Elena. I do agree with that logic. I really do. And I get what you mean by that. She can have a nice, nasty disposition, right? Disposition, rather, right? So a nice, nasty disposition. And also, too, because she is a therapist, right? She can use terminology to be also nice, nasty people. So I feel where you're coming from. I do. But, you know, Ashley has been sensible in this episode. I have to give it to her. I do. Marina's just checking in, and all she said was, you know, Chloe, is everything okay? Because you seem like you own one. Not trying to stir up anything. And then Chloe says you need to worry about Norm in her confessional. May I remind you, Jordan, you get back here right now. Calling out Jordan like he was one of your sons. Child, come on now. Now, I will say this with Marina, right? I did say this in the episode we talked about them with Norm and Marina about getting extra playtime and stuff like that. Sorry, yo. Excuse me, sorry. When Marina said that, I don't want to get to the point where I don't like it. Marina, I said this to you before, I will say to you again. For you to say that out your mouth, you have been thinking that for a minute. For you to say that out your mouth, you have been thinking that for a minute. For you to say that out of your own mouth, you have been thinking that for a minute. But Norm and Marina have been married a long time, Chloe. You had to call your future husband over like a child. And then he had, you know, given the passcode to another woman. I can't hear nobody. Moving on. So Ro don't fuck with Chloe out, right? And you know, Chloe said that, you know, Chloe said that was a joke, right? And Chloe apparently has been in education for like 25 years. Was she a teacher or something before she did event planning? But it was like when Chloe said that I was worried about you planning the trip, it's like, no, that was a dig. There was nothing funny about that. Nobody laughed at all at that. Nobody laughed at all. Right? And then Marina, she has been cool the whole time. And then Chloe calls Marina, bitch. Give me a moment. I'm so sorry. I'm off camera for a minute. Just give me some shut eye because what the fuck is wrong with you? I don't get it. I sincerely said, what is wrong with you? You have already said you were worried about the trip being planned by her, and now you calling her a bitch. And what school did you teach at for 25 years? Because I need to know. Were you a teacher? Were you a counselor? What were you? Or are you saying you've been in the education system for 25 years because of your son and that you go to parent-teacher conferences and stuff like that? That's what a parent is supposed to do. But moving on. So Ro is a UFC heavyweight champion of I don't give a fuck. And Ro, I love you, but you went hard here. You said you the oldest one in the group. You 60 and you got menopause. I'm like, you know what? Bro just didn't give a fuck. Steve. Oh my God. Hi. Nice to see you. I had to get some Z's there for me because I was flabbergagged. Okay, at that, I'm just like, not you 60 on menopause. But here's the thing, right? Chloe was in the wrong friend group to be using the B word. Some friend groups will take that term in stride. Like, hey, bitch. It's connotation, right? But here's the thing. Let's go back to this, right? Because you said Ro was a big boy in this episode. Let me ask you this. If somebody was talking to you in that fashion about shading your trip that you worked so hard on, right? And then called you a bitch, and your best friend turned the fuck up and said, you're not going to mess with my girl D like that. No, you going to apologize, you're going to get the fuck out. Now listen, we're being real here with each other. They got reality TV show privilege. But let's recognize that in real life, everybody got a limit, a button, and they got a line. Okay, so I listen. I didn't mind Ro's energy, and I'm not just saying that because I like Ro because we're cool. But I'm that same way. Like, what you're not gonna do is tell me who I am and who I ain't. For one. Number two, you ain't gonna get on to anybody else who has done anything wrong to you. And number three, you cannot ask people to be responsible for what they are doing if you're not being responsible for what the fuck you're doing. You cannot do that. I had a conversation today with my sister, right? It was a heated conversation, but we're still family. I had a take, she had a take, right? And this take was just to let people know, to not let people know, child. To let her know as us, the people in her life, that we're here for her. Okay? And sometimes we allow pain to dictate our movement, and that can hurt other people. That was basically it, right? And when tensions are high, it can really trigger you when you know you're coming from a good place. So I relate that to, and by the way, I love my sister very much. Like I said, I think she's going to be bigger than me. She is very observant. She is one of the quickest, wittiest, wanted people I've ever met. And her heart for people is just, it's amazing. And she takes her time in being still. I'm trying to do that more, but I'm not the best at it, right? But I relate that conversation that I had with my sister today to what Ro was doing in defending, everybody else against Chloe. Like, Ro had the right to be a big bully in this episode. Now, here's the thing I would ask you, D, and everybody. If nobody said anything, wouldn't y'all be saying, well, somebody should have said what needed to be said? Chloe was being a bitch. That's a real question I have for y'all. If nobody said anything, would y'all be dragging? If nobody said anything, would y'all be dragging? If nobody said anything at all, would y'all be dragging? And like I said, would you accept Chloe's behavior in your own personal life or in your friend group? I would bet you 10 times out of 10 that answer would be no, no, and no. So let's keep going after all that. So Chloe calls Jordan, and Chloe is filling away this, that, and third. And Jordan, I am so proud of you. I know that this had to be difficult because, child, you got to deal with it. The rest of us don't. But you said, Jordan, you say a lot of shit that don't need to be said. I'm going to give some more applause to that. Give the fuck down one more time. Give some applause to that. Because it's true. It's true. Sometimes she says some shit that don't need to be said. And shout out to Jordan for having the faculties to say, hey, listen, I love you, but this is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. A real one that's for you will lift you up when you're right and will handle you and level you down when you're disrespectful. But they will love you through it because they know the totality of you. That is a good partner, right? That is a very good partner. Jordan appears to have some deep pockets with that ring. I'm assuming those are real diamonds. I'm assuming so, child. Did Roe take a tip from Rowan when Kim Phil's chair was pulled out by another bully? You know, I don't know. I think Roe is her own person. And like I said, I will never forgive Kenya Revenge P more for what she did to Kim Phil's because Kim Phil's is an actual legend. Okay, like her mama was a acting teacher and taught Steve Harvey how to act, and he started the Steve Harvey show. Okay, I think Alexis Fields as well. The Fields family is famous. You know who Kim Fields is connected to? Queen Latifah. Erica Alexander's doing stuff. Kim Coles, I believe she's been doing more like lifestyle motivational stuff, but their names are good in Hollywood. And if Kenya Moore was smart and humbled herself and recognized that, hey, maybe I don't know everything, maybe she could connect it to Queen Latifah. But where do you hear about Kenya Moore anyway? So, with that being said, let's move right on along. So, I was deeply disappointed Kim Fields even got on RHOA. I think sometimes, you get suggested things, it just didn't work out. But I do think Kim Fields doing a reality show on her own, I think it'll be interesting. Because think about it. Imagine how cool it would be if we saw Queen Latifah come over to Kim Fields' house and we got to see them talk, right? Well, of course, Queen Latifah, she's a private person, so I don't think she would make an appearance. But I do think the way Kim Fields is like genuinely funny, I do think she can handle her own, reality show. I do. Listen, if Nally the Chin Nun and Lemon Pepper can cause fighting and destroying the property and not giving a fuck about how we look in the culture because of their stupidity, Kim Fields rather can have a reality show. I don't want to hear it. Not to you, but just in the totality sense, child. But anyway, with that being said, let's roll on right along. So, Latoya said to Chloe, sometimes yourself is offensive. Well, oh Lord, did she lie? Did she lie? Did she lie? Oh, absolutely. I think Kim Fields would absolutely kill on reality TV. I do. Like if she did like Kim's house, like Ron's house, and not everybody living in Kim Fields' house, but like Kim Fields' house of like her celebrity friends and her family members, and being a mom and being a sitcom star, all that stuff. I think that would be very interesting. I really do. If Jennifer Hudson can have a fucking daytime talk show and she don't even deserve a talk show, Kim Fields can be on reality TV, damn it. Hell. And that's not being sexist. Jennifer Hudson cannot do a talk show. Hell, I've done more of a talk show here than Jennifer Hudson has never done. Are you kidding me? Kesha was an extra on Dreamgirls. Never probed into it. And kept asking Annie Murphy, are you going to the wedding? It's like, no, they eloped. I don't get. I mean, I get if people are available, then give them if people are available, then possibilities are open. But not every possibility needs to be open for everybody. Okay, all right. So then there was this thing of a positive mindset versus a vocal voice not being right. And then Chloe's asking, what did I do wrong? And Latoya said one of the things is you don't cut people off. And then Chloe is doing it. Like, Chloe, you asked a question, she's giving an answer, and you interrupting the answer, right? This is like Warren Smith and Cat Williams. So Chloe's getting picked up, right? Because she don't want to be there. You don't want to be there, right? But yet you don't think nobody has the right to respond to you. You don't want to be there, but yet you don't think people have the right to respond to you. You don't want to be there, but yet you think people don't have the right to respond to you. I don't know where the flying Sam Hill hell you have come from, but around here, no, and no. Chloe showed her nature from the first episode when she said Josh was not fine. I do think Chloe knew about Josh's indiscretions that fueled her negative comments about him. Potentially. But also, too, it's just like, my thing is this, right? If you have those negative connotations, make sure you are giving those negative connotations within the context, conjecture, and connection. Let your friend know, hey, this is what I'm seeing. You do what you want to do, but as a friend, I'm just looking at it. And then you gotta let your friend be. So Marina, rather, she feels embarrassed because she felt like Chloe, really took her there, right? And, as we all know, Chloe said that she had ADHD, right? And she was on ADHD medication. And Rose says she's on ADHD, but she owns it. Now, I got to give Rose her credit for that because, like I said, I have autism, right? I just real good Rose owning her stuff, not applauding the fact that I have autism, but we applaud it 2 more times. And then one more time, right? Because this is the thing, right? There are people who can't walk, right? There are people who are deaf, people who are blind. Everybody's got an affliction in some shape, form, or fashion, right? But that don't mean they're an asshole about it. Once again, I would just like to know if you had a friend like Chloe and she told you that she don't take her ADHD medication, are you going to give her a pass, or are you going to let her know, or are you going to let her know about herself? I'll fall asleep and wait for y'all because I'm not doing it with y'all. I'm not. There's no way. Just because I have autism don't mean I have the right to be mean to you. Are you kidding me? No. Now, what's wrong with you? And do you think Chloe will allow that behavior out of her kids? No. If we hold the line for kids to be responsible, then adults need to be the fuck responsible too. If kids gotta be responsible, adults need to be responsible. If kids gotta be responsible for what the fuck they do, adults need to be responsible for what the fuck they do too. Latoya had enough integrity to let Chloe discuss her ADHD rather than exposing it like Ro did. Well, here's the thing, right? I agree with that, but I also disagree with that, right? Because, hey, listen, at the beginning, middle, end of the day, right? I think that sometimes when you are in conversation, right, you do talk about things with friends, right? And my thing is this. Chloe admitted it to Labrina and Ro because, they've been friends, right? But here's the thing, right? I think the reason why Ro probably said that was because what if Chloe were to have said it at the dinner, right? Of y'all, I've been going through a lot, it's just my ADHD medication. You think the reaction I had was bad to that? You think the friend group is going to be like, wait a minute, whoa. Are you saying that you are blaming your behavior on a disability when there are other people who got way worse disabilities, ain't doing a 5th quarter of the shit that you've done? I know you motherfucker. Jordan doesn't appear to actually want more children. I think that's his right. I think he said he has 2 kids already. So, you know, my friend MC Pearson said, at this time in his life, he's done raising kids. He want to live his best life, go where he wants to do what he wants to do. So I believe it really depends on the level that you're at in life, for real. You know what I mean? So, and if he doesn't want to have any more kids, then that's his right? And Rose says that I loved Chloe, past tense, and dismissing what people say is not cool. That's what Marina said. And Latoya is having Chloe be accountable for the situation, right? And in her confessional, she said that Chloe created the situation, right? And so, Jordan is going to pick her up. I forgot to say that. So Jordan is going to pick Chloe up, right? And Latoya is letting Jordan know, hey, listen, I want her to stay. She don't need to run away from this. It's that third. For a minute. Now, Latoya, I love her. But sometimes some people are just ordinary people. They don't know which way to go. They're just ordinary people. And maybe they should take it slow. Take it slow. Ho, ho. Take it slow. Take your slow steps and get the fuck out of here. Just saying. Sometimes you gotta let people go right where they at. Nothing wrong with it. My peace, my joy, and the sounds I want to hear, they are non-negotiable. I want a BBW wifey saying nice things in my ear, okay, while I'm on the red carpet of the Emmys. Okay, all right. I want the sounds of my kids coming home and saying, Mom and Dad, I got on the honor roll. I want to hear that sound. The sound of making sure that a whole class at Arkansas Tech University gets their student loan debt paid off. That's the sound I want to hear. So guess what? If you are contributing noise that's disrupting to me and contributing to my demise, I don't want you around me because I got bigger things to do. So I do agree with you. Chloe does need individual therapy. And not Miss Sylvia. Listen, Miss Sylvia deserves a 3-week vacation for all that y'all put her through this season. I mean, good damn. Good damn. So, like I said, Latoya says that Chloe needs to deal with it so she can heal it. Latoya is hurt but wants the best for Chloe. Now, I will say this. Latoya is a good friend. A very good friend. And Chloe, you need to apologize to her fully. Now, I know you say you apologize 11 million times, right? And I'm going to bring up something here in just a little bit that really just sent me just over the edge, right? So it's dinner time. And, the night of Latoya's seizure, the ladies were there accepting it, were there except Chloe, right? And y'all, I put that Chloe looked like the cowgirl Maleficent. Maleficent from, Disney Sleeping Beauty. I mean, walking down all the way with that black hat. I'm like, here comes the mistress of all evil. My God. My God, today. My God, today. Hi, nice to see you. Okay, let's keep going. So, Chloe comes to the table. Latoya says hi and says, we've been talking about, life and death situations and this, that, and the third. And I have to decide what to put behind me and then move forward. And then Chloe said, and I quote her confessional, that the seizure happened, you got up and you're walking. I'm going to play this clip. I'm going to just play this clip. First of all, I do need to say this. Hey, Chloe, why don't you stretch out? Why don't you stretch out? Fuck your feelings. Get some accountability in you, you motherfucking itch. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Give me a moment as I pull up this meme. Okay? Because sincerely, we listen. This is exactly how I feel about Chloe when she said that. Okay? Give me a moment. Because this don't make no damn sense. Here we go.
Failure. You're still a failure. I can smell the failure.
Sorry, y'all can't see it. Hang on. Let me show y'all this. Here we go. Chloe, this is exactly how I feel about you when you said that comment. Here we go. Now that y'all can see, here we go.
Failure. You're still a failure. I can smell the failure. Failure. Stephen, use failure. It's called failure. My son's a failure. Failure. You're all failures. Failure. You're still a failure. A failure. Failures. My son's a failure. Fail. Always call you failure. Subscribe.
That's exactly how I feel about it. Because now what I'm about to say is going to be very offensive. And I mean no disrespect by the people that are going to be offended by this. I truly mean that. Chloe, if somebody were to say your husband passed away due to a heart attack, you got up and you kept walking, walking, how would you feel? How the fuck would your ass feel? Once again, I am so sorry to the husband's family and friends. This is no disrespect on your family member and friends' great legacy. But I gotta make it personal for Chloe. Bitch, is your ass okay? If somebody were to say to you, your husband died of a heart attack, it's over, you got up and you walking. You got up and you're walking. After your husband died of a heart attack. Would that be cool with you? Now, I know most other reviewers ain't going to say that. But see, I've been here since season 1. So listen, anything that is available, I'm going to utilize in the review because it's important that we look at the totality of this thing, not just what we want to see. Let's see here from D. When Chloe said it's my turn, she just meant she's getting it from all angles. I think the ladies took the comment the wrong way and chalked it up to Chloe making it all about herself. If Chloe was here, she would probably want to, at least give you 20% off of her event plan services because you're doing a great job. Here's the thing, right? You can't get it from all angles if you're not giving people something, right? If you're not giving them anything to get you at all angles, and they can't find the angles, right? So I'm trying to be gracious here, right? When she said it's my turn, right? Because Latoya, she was, bullied and stuff like that. But I think LaToya at least took responsibility for what she's done. Now, listen, I'm only going off the episode, right? I usually don't bring in social media unless it is relevant to what we're watching. But sincerely, I want somebody to answer that. If somebody said that to Chloe, that your husband passed away due to a heart attack, you got it, but you kept walking, would that be right to say to Chloe Cook? I'll wait for an answer. And I said everyone processes things differently, right? How you process is different than how I process. How I process is different than how other people process, right? And Chloe said that she was with a person who went through seizures all the time. Okay. So then there was this smirk, right? And, Ro believes that Chloe was partially responsible for the seizure, just because of the stress of, you disrespecting her and her time that, she was dealing with her dad not being there and everything else. And LaToya doesn't want to come to this group being stressed. And, Labrina said that she's been attacked. And Chloe said, "You've been attacked?" It's like, remember when at the top of the episode, you can't tell somebody how they should get over what you did? It's the same fashion. That's her opinion. And Chloe says, "You've been attacked." But I'm like, Labrina and LaToya worked things out, right? And Chloe said, "Giddy up, here we go." I can't do it. 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 Did you really just say to your friend, "Giddy up, here we go"? Like you need to handle you need to handle this wilderness you're about to go through. Like, what the hell? Okay. All right. Once again, nice to see y'all. Okay. So Ashley was trying to give good direction of like, why are you poking this, that, and the third, right? And LaToya said, "Don't ask me for shit when you don't want to receive it," right? And Chloe said, "You don't have to scream." Chloe, have you not screamed this season, child? I'm sorry. Pop me, Kel. I can't do it. Nope, can't do it. So after that, right? Like Ashley said, you should be able to connect the dots. You're poking, right? So she says it twice that you're poking. I think the first time she said, you're poking was in passing, but this time it was more defined. And Ro is calling Chloe out left, right, and center. I fully agree with it. Because at some point in time, it's just like, dog, you're doing way too much, right? And LaToya is feeling overwhelmed, everything in between. So then in the preview, right? Trip aftermath, right? Then we have a fashion show. Then Elena and Chloe talk. Apparently, Elena vowed and Josh is upset. Will's retirement party happened, and then the proposal. Now, Jordan, I'm gonna let you know something, bro. You know what? I need a give me a moment. I need a swig. I need a swig. I need a swig because I gotta be real with you, Jordan, brother. If you have to tell her sometimes you say shit that don't need to be said, and you saw how she treated her friend when it came to her having a seizure, right? And Chloe, you said that maybe it's my trauma coming back. No, that's you. You are responsible for you and your fucking trauma. And number 3, and Jordan, no disrespect, bro. And shout out to every single caregiver in the world. Y'all are doing a great job. But bruh, if she is doing this to her friends, saying that she's on ADHD medication, and I say that in quotes because I don't know. But if she's blaming it on ADHD medication, can you imagine what she'll do to you? She goes off on you and is like, "Oh, I didn't have my ADHD medication." No. And then that's it, child. So they should have been a little harder on Ro. Both Latoya and Marina got physically pushed away while they were trying to calm Ro down. I mean, here's the thing, right? I think regardless of what everyone's going to happen, Ro is going to be Ro. Okay, so now, was her energy on one? Yes, you know what I mean? But sometimes you do have to meet people right where they are. So I get what you mean. There could have been a better way to do it. But hell, I mean, like, the thing I love about the show, it reflects real life. We all got people in our lives like a Ro that, listen, you coming for my friend, I'm coming for you, right? So, with that being said, I'm going to turn on my camera now because we done the whole show for over an hour. Yes, we have. My God, today. My God, today. Did I cover everything? So, you know, we got apparently one more episode together, and then it is no reunion Oprah Winfrey Network, which we need a reunion. Me and Millie Chun TV are ready to go. Okay, listen, she's in Texas already. I believe. Now, the only reason why I say that is because she gave away a trip. Okay, so no, I'm not doing anything to anybody. Me and Millie Chun are cool. Bray and Millie are cool with each other. Okay, all right, moving on. So I would just have to fly into Texas, and we could do it live from the studio audience. And child, I'm probably gonna need some alcohol. There's some good lemon pepper wings, because this 3-part reunion will be something hell. So, with that being said, D, what did you think about my review? I know that you definitely swung for Chloe hard in this review, but you know what? I love a person who is authentic in their opinion, right? And we can have a difference of opinion just as long as we keep it, you know, adult, grown, and we just are about curiosity. We are more than fine over here, right? Because at the beginning, middle, end of the day, if you expect life to be an agreeable experience, you are out of your mind. Not everybody's going to like you. Not everybody's going to want to invest in you. Not everybody's going to want to make space for you. But that's when you recognize that you are a solution for yourself. Amen. I know what some of y'all were thinking. Do you think there will be a season 3? I'd love your review. Oh, thank you very much. Do I think there will be a season 3? Let me come on camera and say this, right? I do think there will be a season 3, because it seems like they're setting us up for a season 3 with whatever this cliffhanger is going to be. Now, you guys remember that after season 1, it just fell off, right? So we have to see. I believe Rose said that there may or may not be a renewal, but I don't know for sure until a press release comes out. Nothing's official. But I do believe there is a season 3. Like, people, when they saw this show for the first time, season 1, like, it was a breath of fresh air, right? So I do believe, because they are showcasing the totality, I do believe that that as long as they keep up with that pace and keep up with the movement that's happening, I think they'll be fine. Now, I do believe season 3 needs to be a damn reunion, because since we're not getting one this damn season, but back off camera, so. But yes, indeed, y'all. Oh my God. Woo. Man, oh man. But yeah, like I said, I try my very best, y'all, every review. You know what? It's funny you mentioned that. Hang on, let me show you something. It's funny that you mentioned that. Hang on, let me show you here. Right there. Already did season 1, episode 1. So yes, I am doing reviews on that show. It's gonna be a hell in a handbasket. By the way, I was gonna say that maybe Ro and Jovan should go on that show for season 2. Because I don't know. And I think Jovan lives in Miami, so I think it could work out, but we'll see. But yes, I do review Ready to Love. I'm thinking about Ready to Love. Damn it, where's the new season? I'm thinking about Ready to Love and also Never Ever Met. But yes, Put a Ring on a Cheat Hab. I reviewed season 1, episode 1, so I will be reviewing that all season long. So yes, so. Yeah. Man. Yeah, I had to take a swig of that drink because I was just like, Jordan, I don't know if you really want to marry Chloe, bro. If you do, congratulations to you. I did. Okay. Hey, second person, welcome in. Glad to have you here. We're just chillaxing. Talking about Hard Hustle Houston. Like I said, if y'all got any questions for me or anything, let me know in the live chat. I'll answer them to the best of my ability. Of course. I know some of y'all were thinking like, man, is Brandon gonna come on and do his review? I'll always try my very best to give y'all a review. I'll always try my best to give y'all review. So So yeah, tomorrow, 11 a.m., brand new show. Let's see here. It will be funny if Chloe and Jordan. It'll be funny to have Chloe and Jordan on Put a Ring on Not Cheat Hab one though. As far as we know, Chloe hasn't cheated. Yeah, it would be interesting to see her do Put a Ring on and see her dating other people. I think they could go on Temptation Island, honestly. I really, really do. Now it's funny because Ray to Love already did like Ray to Love Houston, so I would be very surprised if they came back down to Houston and like Chloe was on the show. You know what I mean? Which would be like cross promotion. But yeah, we'll see. Like I said, I can't believe we got one more episode. Then that is it, y'all. Like I said, I really can't believe we're not getting a reunion, though. That's a crazy one. Oh, man. We're just chillaxing here, y'all. We're relaxing and chillaxing. Oh, man. Yep, we are chillaxing. We are just chillaxing. like I said, hopefully for season 3 we'll get a reunion, because I feel like for season 2 we definitely need one, because so much drama that's happened this season. We need to. Well, we'll take a little commercial break here. I'll play the anthem for you all, and then we'll be back with more after this. We are live on tour. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll be back right after. Let me see something. Yep, right after this. Roll it, everybody.
Lights go low, the city goes high. Stories untold under moonlit skies. Brave only, got the vibe, got the flow for the culture. Yeah, you already know. Turn it up, lean back, feel the breeze. Late night truths drifting through the trees. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon Lee's got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Headlines flip with a soulful twist. Behind the scenes where the magic sits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then, where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon Lee's got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Hear the whispers in the city's hum. Echoes of stories where we're from. A beat, a step, a voice so clear. The pulse of us, it's all right here. We got soul, we got flavor. Every moment is a savior. Every experience is an overcomer. Turn it up, feel the glow, let the rhythm flow. Spotlight shining, we in the zone. This is the place where the culture's grown. Stories untold, now they're coming alive. Braylon Lee got the vibe tonight. One thing to know and two things for sure. Higher is waiting and lower is available. But either way, we gotta go on tour. It's Braylon Lee's virtual tour, where the culture makes its move. Feel the love, feel the truth. This is us, this is you. From the unknown, the unembraced and more. This show, this brand and the possibilities of what can be is all here for you. I'm just a kid from the rock, trying to be a rock for people, trying to make it best they can to become. Being moved as a creator of power, to lift up all of us, not just a selective few. For the culture, by the culture, here we be. Braylon Lee, bringing life to your screen. Feel the soul, feel the truth, we're free. Trust and believe it's entertainment, news done our way with Braylon Lee. Spotlight sharp like a diamond shine. We see the stars, but the stories align. Deep in the soul where the heartbeats find. The pulse of the people redefining time. Just a pro tip, people have to earn the right to hear your story, but in addition to that, people have to earn the responsibility to be a part of it. Just because we are not seen by everybody doesn't mean we are not been seen by who needs to see us. Noise equals attention and sound equals purpose. Anybody can be a creator, but it takes a somebody to be an artist.
Beyond this gate, find gardens green and epic worlds to fill your dreams. Beyond this gate, find gardens green and epic worlds to fill your dreams.
Caesar. Just look at him.
There's really no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward.
With the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
In Disney's 102-year history, there have been many defining moments and countless achievements. Today, we celebrate another thrilling moment, the creation of a spectacular new Disney theme park resort coming to Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi is a place where heritage meets innovation, a place where we preserve our past while designing the future.
Bringing a Disney theme park resort to Yas Island, Abu Dhabi marks a historic milestone in our journey as a global family destination.
The 7th Disney theme park resort destination represents a new frontier in theme park ambitions. Our resort in Abu Dhabi will be the most advanced and interactive destination in our entire portfolio. The location of our park is incredibly unique. It's anchored by a beautiful waterfront, which will allow us to tell our stories in completely new ways. Ultimately, this project will be a celebration of what's possible when creativity and progress come together.
What we are creating with Disney in Abu Dhabi is a whole new world of imagination, an experience that will inspire generations across the region and the world.
This collaboration represents a powerful fusion of Disney's unmatched legacy in storytelling and Mira's commitment to bringing world-class entertainment to our guests.
Abu Dhabi's vision for the future is to create a legacy for generations to come.
Disneyland Abu Dhabi will be authentically Disney and distinctly Emirati. An oasis of extraordinary Disney entertainment at this crossroads of the world. It will bring to life our timeless characters and stories in many new ways, becoming a source of joy and inspiration for the people of this vast region to enjoy for generations to come.
There's really no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward.
With the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.
I'm loving it. McDonald's. I'm loving it. McDonald's. I'm loving it.
I love you so much. I tell you twice. Welcome back into Brayley's virtual tour live. Glad to have you here, y'all. That is it for me. Thank you so much for staying up with me. Thank you to D for contributing to the tour this evening. Like I said, y'all, almost done with Hard Hustle Houston. One last episode to go. I'll just say this, man. I think that while we have the right to do some things, doesn't mean we should do everything, right? That's the first thing I want to say. Sometimes we will allow our environment dictate our movement, and that's never good. The second thing I want to say is this, right? If everybody is saying it's you, then it probably is you. Maybe not the whole enchilada, but a fifth quarter or a half of the enchilada. And finally, y'all, sincerely, we got to get to the point where asking for accountability, responsibility, and integrity is not shading, it's not hating, it's not wanting the worst for anybody. It's just wanting equality for everybody to be informed, right? So, with that being said, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say one point special, because you are always more blessed and trust. You may not be where you want to be by enemy. You'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Wise one thing to call yourself. It's nothing to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I have some time with you. You have some time with me. Hopefully, by spending time together, we're to be great together. And always remember, we're doing radio, television, YouTube, living your best life, or you're just recognizing that, hey, listen, at the beginning, middle, end of the day, listen, you cannot do that much to people and not think somebody's going to say something back. Because people they have feelings, you know what I mean? Commercial break and fireworks coming away for the day that was, for the day that's coming, for the blessings that are on the way for me, all of us, as a society, as people, as culture. I feel the love, and I'll send it right back to you. Good night, everybody. Love you all. Bye. Good morning, rather, as well. All right. Yeah, afternoon. All right. Bye, everybody.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, You ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now, they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now, they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought.
Good evening. My name is Mark Woodbury. I'm the chairman and CEO of Universal Destinations and Experiences. Well, we're finally here. Tomorrow we begin a new chapter at Universal Orlando Resort as we open Epic Universe. We built this place for you. I want to thank you, our fans, for your love of our stories, characters, and immersive experiences that inspired this incredible place. Epic Universe represents over 8 years of meticulous planning, immense creativity, and innovation, combined with unmatched craftsmanship and operational excellence on the part of thousands of people who have brought to life the stories and characters that live beyond each of Epic's portals. But it represents so much more. Your love of Universal and the deep connections we've shared together here in Orlando over the past 30 years inspired us to dream bigger and to push the boundaries to create something extraordinary for you and for generations of fans and families to come. And tomorrow, as we open Epic Universe, I can't wait for you to experience this place for yourself. Now it's your turn to step inside, to lose yourself, and to share this place with the ones you love most. As we open this park, we hope your world becomes a little more epic. Tomorrow, Epic Universe becomes yours.
Are video games getting too expensive? This episode, we want to find some common ground because the CEOs want to raise the price even more.
Not with these broken ass games.
$5 million. That's how much San Andreas costs to make. Is it their fault for selling or our fault for buying?
Corporations claim all this stuff. Devs say otherwise.
Sports gamers, cozy gamers, whatever you call the people who play Power Wash Simulator.
I think it stings a little bit more because I'm spending my actual money and my mom is not. Imagine they get rid of all movie theaters and then charge you the same price to watch the same movie at home.
That's like every streaming service. It doesn't have to be the longest of games, but am I having fun with it? This is Lex. I'm Ronell. Let's get right into it.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's
I've been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content.
Prepare for a journey.
Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time.
Power 923 Jams and the Arkansas Minority Health Commission encourages you to take the COVID-19 vaccine to help keep you and your loved ones safe. Involved in our community, the People Station, Power 923 Jams. KIPR Pine Bluff, Little Rock, KFOG, Little Rock, a Cumulus media station. And now, back to the jams. Hip-hop. Drake.
Girls want girls where I'm from. Yeah, well, girls want girls where
R&B. J. Howell.
Just 'cause I love you and you love me.
And now, bumping back-to-back continuous music with another fresh new jam. Heard here first on the People Station, Power 923 Jams.